Hey everybody, my name is your host, Calvin Logan with the Logan Power Show, nationwide, worldwide. Well man, it's a blessing, it's an honor for you listening to me right now. The Logan Power Show, we are nationwide, worldwide. We are here to impact the community, make a difference for all those that are watching us. Always look us up at www.theloganpowershow.us. We're here to come into your household to make a difference in your lives. We're here to educate, we're here to uplift, we're here to make a difference in this entire community. This nation will know that to God be the glory. Jesus is the way, Jesus is the reason for the season. Today is the day to donate to us. www.theloganpowershow.us. I'm telling you right now, you sow a seed here, Bible promise return on your giving. We're here to make a difference. We appreciate all that you do. Going on YouTube, checking out the Logan Power Show. Hey, like us on Facebook at the Logan Power Show. We got our own supporterships page at the Logan Power Show supporters page. Call us today at 843-697-5545. Finally, again, email us at theloganpowershow@gmail.com. Well, I tell you right now, we're going to trust and we're going to lean on God. This show's going to make a difference. We're going to make it happen, family, and we do it together. We're going to make an impact in this nation and across the world. This is me, your host, Calvin Logan, nationwide, worldwide, the Logan Power Show. We love y'all.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Logan Power Show. It's me, your host, Calvin Logan, live here at New Beginning Kingdom Assembly International Ministry here in North Charleston, South Carolina. Well, I got with me, he's an author, he's a poet. Man, this guy is on fire. He's the one and only Mr. Keith Bradley. He goes by Mr. Keith B. How you doing, sir?
How you doing, man?
Good to have you here.
Good to be here.
All right, all right. So tell people, who is Mr. Keith B? Who are you, sir?
I'm Keith B. I'm a spoken word poet, artist, hip hop artist, author, inspirational speaker. Well, you know, whatever you need. I'm here to help the next person. I want to get to that level so I can help the next person up. It's all about building.
Amen. It's all about building, it's all about making change and loving life. Well, I got your book here, ladies and gentlemen, The Eagle's Eye View, Sight from the Sky. Hey, you want to get this is on Amazon as well. You want to purchase this right now. This is one of the books that I highly recommend. Tell us about what made you write this book.
So this book is a collection of poetry and, you know, stuff that I wrote as far as life in general. Anything you're going through, whether it's love, whether it's struggle, whether it's triumph, you know, whatever it is. But the reason I call it Eagle's Eye View, because in my perspective, an eagle has the sight of flying over the storm, so they can see everything that's going on under them. So when you have an eagle's eye view, you have a perspective of looking at one situation from all angles. So basically, the pieces that are in this specific book it describes all of those specific scenarios, looking at it all of those from all angles. That's why it's called the Eagle's Eye View, sight from the sky.
Amen, amen. And for those listening right now, an eagle is something that the Bible, you know, we want to be like an eagle. We want to be able to soar over situations. You know, it's amazing. An eagle can go higher than any other bird than we know. Eagle can get higher than you ever want to. And you want to get higher in life. You don't want to be just at a certain level and think this is how far I can go. But who made you want to decide to do poetry, man? Who was your person, the inspiration, the person to say, man, I want to be just like that person?
I would have to say the very first poet I heard was Maya Angelou. The very first poet I read was a lot of people from our perspective might not know, but Robert Frost.
Yes, sir.
He's the first person that I've actually read about. So I would say those two people really influenced me, but then I started getting into it. This was at a young age. I probably was about 7 or 8, and I was the one in the house with the family. I wasn't outside, you know, hanging around. I was just really into that. I was more into it with my hands. So I just started reading one day, and it just caught on, and I got so in tune, and I got so in love with just not only just rhyming words, not putting them together, but telling a story about it. You know, reaching out to people, and when I perform and see how people look into my eyes and they understand where I'm coming from. They understand what I'm speaking about, so they can actually take that journey in their mind where I'm going with my words.
Amen, amen. Maya Angelou, she's a trailblazer. You know, definitely. She will be missed. I mean, I heard a lot of her great poems. What's one of your favorites?
I think the Cage Bird, yeah.
Cage Bird, got it. Yeah, she her presidential speech for the one that she did for President Bill Clinton was the one that really had caught my eye, because my grandmother told me, she says, son, you need to watch this. This is something that's going to change your life, how you see life.
Right.
Because at the time, my grandmother thought that was the closest thing we'll get to a black president, is what she said. So, not knowing that if she'd have seen it now, she'd have seen like, we did actually get one,
right.
And life has just changed. So when you think about, man, I'm gonna come with this rhyme or this poem, does this come off the tip of your tongue? You ever really think about it, or is it just instantaneous?
It's really more of life experiences. Everything I write is a true story, but it may not always be my story. It could be something that I've seen. It could be something that I've heard about, something that somebody in my family members or me going through. Or, like you said, it could be just something off the top of my head. But once I get that first line or I get the idea of what I want to talk about, it just starts flowing. And it just comes out the way it's supposed to.
Amen, amen, amen. For those that listen to us right now, Ms. Keithy's going to do like 3 poems with us, right? Get through a couple with us, let them flow. Because, I'm going to let them have this time here at the Logan Power Show. Because I believe that I heard him last night, and he was speaking the truth. A lot of times, we don't like writing anymore.
Yeah.
We don't like reading.
Yeah.
Our culture has to change that.
Right.
That dynamic of reading and writing and putting it down. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we'll be right back at this quick commercial break. We'll make Mr. Keithy going to lay down some rhymes for us. But before he does, what do you want people to remember about you? What is it that, when they read your poems, when they hear you speak, what do you want people to get from it?
I want people to understand that. Okay, well, let me say this first. I have this concept called words to be heard. And of course it's 4 words, but the way I put it together, it's a concept that everybody has their way of speaking to the world, but not everybody always has that ear to listen. So whether it's poetry, hip hop, gospel, art, drawing, sports, it's your way of speaking to the world. It's your words to be heard. So you have to speak in a way that comes off great to you and people can understand it. You don't have to adjust to other people for them to understand you. You just have to be comfortable and be yourself. So when I speak to other people, I speak whether it's happy, sad, serious, funny. I speak in a comfortable way, and I want people to understand that when I speak to you, the way I'm speaking is the way that I want you to feel. So I want people to feel what I feel. I want people to go through that journey with me, because that's a way of bringing everybody closer together. Unity, respect, just being, having fun with it, just being yourself.
Amen, amen, amen. So, hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you, when you hear him, he's going to bring that flow. He's going to bring that love, he's going to bring that vibe, he's going to bring that unity. So, we'll be right back at this quick commercial break.
Thoughts of a Gentleman. This is a sentimental tribute to those who have stepped before me. to inform you that I'm stepping into a place of newfound glory. And see, my Father told me no weapon formed against me shall prosper. And impostors will be revealed. And those cut by others' words, my words will begin to heal. The impermeable conclusion of all said action. Silky smooth complexions of a rugged and tough past. And everything I say will leave most people attacking. But I'm blind to hate in my contact those feeling the attraction. So this here is your turn to sit and listen to my words. As you learn from my proverbs, actions that fly without birds and wings and wind included in this atmosphere. See, I tag the whole world in what I speak, so that act must feel what I may say. So if I upload my thoughts, will you subscribe to me and listen? Will you follow my movement and favorite what I mention? Will you like and repost the visuals I combine? Will you comment and share this every status on your timeline? Because the world has already changed and will continue to do so. You have to change to make a change. Unwilling to move slow. And those are familiar with yes, you have to be willing to uproot no. Keep planting your feet firmly and patiently and don't hesitate to grow. Because some say that I have an old soul with a cool laid back mentality. And I appreciate your honesty, but those are mental traps to me. I don't want to be stuck in a place of comfort and lavish compliments. Not yet anyway. I'm still trying to help those stuck out of mental bondages. So come on with your hatred and discouraging words of encouragement. My words are meant to be heard by those with and without perfect sense. They say be sure to invest in your gift, so I'm sure to spend the perfect sense. And build on mountains and hills and valleys and even the lowest trench. I've come to understand past, present, or future, my words are in the perfect tense. Whether taking a powerful step or handwriting my message, I tend to leave behind perfect prints. Now, quote unquote, they say nothing can be perfect, but I use the word perfect since perfect describes having all desired, requirable qualities, characteristics, and elements. So in a moment, this is going to come to an end, because my thoughts may not leave your mind celibate. Though I'm closely connected and appropriately to the point, you could come to say that I'm relevant. But when I speak with such a demeanor, intellectually intervene my thoughts with your complete and utter better sense, I'll say what I needed to say. Simply portrayed, and I see no way to throw better hints. These are just thoughts of a gentleman. This is a reflection of my perception on life as I see it. A broad interception, though it's all how you receive it. I'm not throwing you curveballs, a service that serves all, no discrimination. Be patient, hop on the wagon I'm racing. I'll play the driver that drove all to see the truth in his power. Look at the dreams that shower and shatter the earth into pieces, because all those in sequence of what has been expected of us releases all signs of hope. Their view of this future glory. Come on, we have to stay on this boat. Do not let the sea of disbelief rock you away, only to sway closer to currently what's known as a non-potential flow. And I love to see one flourish. Except when they have a goal, I love to see one go forth and express the statement, no, I will not stop my progression to what I feel is fine for me. At that point, I'll go above and beyond to overshadow what I've really been set to achieve. The time is now. I can't stress that enough. The time is now. But you don't want to pay attention to what I'm saying? At least pay attention to what's coming up. A chance to make a difference in the lives, willing to open up and receive what you have to offer. Never again shall you come off your place established to help another up. This is for the fathers and the mothers and the sisters and the brothers, the aunts, uncles, and cousins. This is for those that have ears to listen, that have a mind to interpret and understand, that has a heart to feel the pain and the struggle and the love that hurts you and corrupts you. It's the source you must use to present yourself as a sacrifice, unafraid of the words that may cut you and burn you and try to bring you down. Realize those are all haters. The naysayers and daybreakers that chase paper to build layers and not make a difference in the lives as we see it today are not way makers. You're following the wrong people. So open up your eyes and your heart and release your goals, your dreams, your talents, your ambition, and realize that the top is not exactly where you want to be. Aiming for the top is not limiting yourself, but go above and beyond to overshadow what you've really been set to achieve. The time is now. My time, your time, our time is now.
Hey everybody, it's me, your host, Calvin Logan with the Logan Power Show. Well, I thank you for just listening into what I got to tell you today. I remember when I did this show, October of 2014, I was thinking inside of myself, television? Who wants to do television? Nobody's gonna listen to me. No one's gonna give me the opportunity. I'm not gonna get no viewers. There's not gonna be no blessings coming forth. It's a waste of time. You know, why would someone want to hear someone talk about a talk show? But then I caught favor. Honestly caught favor. God's been so good to me. doors opened up. When I mean by doors open up, think about it. The Logan Power Show. We're nationwide, worldwide. But to be the answer that you've been looking for, you got to think about it. In today's society, you got nonsense, drama, left, right, north, south, east, and west. But we come in with a positive influence. We're here to make a difference. We're here to change how you have an outlook on life. Do you know how good it is for someone to give you an opportunity? I know what it's like for me. I've been given opportunities. People have opened their doors for allow us to film. People have allowed us to come into their homes and it gives opportunity to tell us how good we blessed them. How our voice has given them the actual fiber to keep it moving. I walk by faith. I want you to walk by faith. Come on to the show today. Access us at www.theloganpowershow.us. Put your information down. Say, hey, Calvin, I want to come on the show. Hey, we couldn't do it without your support. Donate today. Go to the site. Click on the donate button. Your seed, what you give, allows us to keep moving forward. Email us, theloganpowershow@gmail.com. Call us today at 843-697-5545. Hey, we got a whole bunch of different ways to get on the Logan Power Show. Man, we got LinkedIn. Hey, get us right now, the Logan Power Show. Hey, you know what we got? We got YouTube, the Logan Power Show. Hey, we're making a lot of strides across the actual globe. People are watching us. They're paying attention, y'all. Hey, Facebook, the Logan Power Show. We're creating something also. It's called the Logan Power Show Supporters page. It allows people to talk about what's going on in the community. We're not here to be silent. We're here to be that voice. The voice is going to rise up. I believe for social injustice to change. I believe that we need to stand behind our leaders who are making a difference. We can't be quiet no more. Make an impact in your community. You don't got to be the pastor. You don't got to be the community activist. You don't got to be the business owner. You can be at your home. Open your door. Look outside. Tell God, hey, Father, right now, tell me, how can I make a difference? I want you to make a difference. I want you all who are watching me right now to come and get connected with us. Hey, this is me, your host, Calvin, the Logan Power Show, nationwide, worldwide. Hey, we love y'all. Appreciate your family.
In times undefined, we can still have rain or shine. And though I've signed away my sign, I still can't underline the purifying, broken down mind of a soldier. On the ground because his light signed on the dotted line to never leave his kind behind, but landmines for those unknown. I'm fine, I'm just trying to figure it out. Rain or shine. Not a statement, but a question. No verdict, here's a selection between forever and eternity. The fire without and the burn in me that slowly turns but learns with speed. Rough lessons that are lived, unable to leave with ease. See, we shoot for the moon, but we land amongst stars. But tell me, what happens to that star when it loses its spark and all things fall apart that brings memories to the start of existence? You still with me? See, I have an explanation that could change the nation and make a statement, so stick with me. Rain, considered as the start or symbolize the beginning. Shine, to guide us through life or show us life's true meaning. Rain complements the shore. I know what rain was meant for, but it means more than just the 4 letters that are shown. Rise again in knowing, but most don't look and condone and rebirth. And shine makes it aware to our eyes and reminds us that love is by our side, some to save and surprise us, show hunger in nothing evil, but conceive what's inside us to bring out our new light and believe what defines us. So what really defines us? A reminder from what's behind us, rain or shine. I say rain and shine because through the sight of what I find, I notice in every step within the storm, and I don't mind to say that through my shine I find rain, but after rain, another shining day. So whether it's a peaceful battle or a battle for peace, whether you eat to work or you work to feast, whether you blow me off or come to see, I will never cease what I plan to be because my gift is mine, well defined and divine, and you have to know that you can make it through your rain and your shine. My name is Keith B. Words to be heard. You can contact me on all social media sites, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at official Keith B, OFFICIALKEITH B. email me at WORD2BHERD, one words to be heard, at gmail.com. And we was live right here at the Logan Power Show. Keep it locked.
I'm a 13-year military veteran. I'm a family man. Got a lovely wife, Jamelia and Logan. Got 3 beautiful kids who keep me vibrant every day. When I started this show, I was thinking more about my family. Doing a business, you would think about a ministry. You would say, well, God, not now. Not this point in my life. I want to just focus on taking care of your wife, taking care of your kids. But the opportunity came. Start a television show. Make a difference. Get involved in the movies, TV series. Get involved with what you're doing. The Logan Power Show. It's a family environment type of show. We want you, that 5-year-old that likes watching all the cartoons. We're going to speak to you. That person who's 99 years old and say like, hey, you've forgotten about me. I'm speaking to you. And I got everybody in the middle. This is a family show where we're going to enlighten you. We're going to give you what you've been looking for. Man, something I can turn the television on and I can see something that's going to reflect on how things are going on. There's no drama, but it's solutions, real solutions. We're here to make a difference in your home. Check us out, www.theloganpowershow.us. Call us today at 843-697-5545 or email us at theloganpowershow@gmail.com. Hey family, we know right now, but we walk by faith, not by sight. So I'm walking by faith, not by sight. The nation is looking. The world is watching. They're going to remember this name, Calvin Logan, with the Logan Power Show, nationwide, worldwide. They're going to know that we made a difference. They're going to know that we're here for you. We're going to speak to everyone in Capitol Hill. Hey, we'll have a voice. We want the people to understand we are with you. Have boots on the ground. We're going to be your first person. We're going to talk about what's really going on in our community. We're going to uplift those businesses and say, you know what, I'm not getting an opportunity. We're going to talk to those community activists and say, hey, no one's really talking about what's really going on. We want those pastors, those leaders to have an option to talk about what we're really doing and making a difference. We want those people who got a voice to sing and can rhyme poetry. We want people who got a story to tell. Come tell about how good life has changed you. We want to know about what you got going on, family. Go right now. Trust me. www.theloganpowershow.us. Put your information in. Contact us. We're humble. We already know we come from small beginnings, but hey, we come with a mighty fist. Hey, family, we understand this is an opportunity, but we want to fulfill and make your dream come true. Let us, for instance, take your vision and run with it. All right, family, this is me, your host, Calvin Lowe, the Logan Power Show, nationwide, worldwide. Hey, family, I love y'all. See you soon. Hey everybody, welcome to the Logan Power Show. It's me, your host, Calvin Logan, live here at New Beginning Kingdom Assembly International Ministries here in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. Well, I finally got him into the building. This gentleman is a nationwide get right with your mind, intellect, and also with your body. The man, the one owns the Aiden Ivy. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing excellent, brother. Thank you for having me.
Glad to have you here.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Got a big smile on your face. I love that.
Yes, sir. You know? Absolutely. Well, Mr. Aiden Ivy, he has an actual formula to get yourself together. I don't know about anybody does know. Statistics does show the United States of America has a lot of people that are overweight. Nothing against people who are big or small. Just to understand you want to actually live to be healthy. Because there are other countries where people are living to be way past us and we're behind the times. So, Mr. Ivy, tell people about who you are and what you got going on.
Well, thank you again for having me. I'm really excited to be here and share a story with you guys and just interact with positive people. You know, my shirt says PMA. My wrist says PMA. It means positive mental attitude. You always want to surround yourself with positive people. So again, thank you for having me. So yeah, you know, really, what I like what you just said is it's not about, you know, we love people of all different shapes and sizes, but at the end of the day, what it comes down to is us being healthy, right? Whatever a healthy body looks like. And you know what? Like the #1 killer is coronary heart disease. It's higher than terrorism and all these other things and peanut allergies. It's heart disease, and that's preventable. You know, and that's can be changed through your nutrition. And so, you know what? When I first heard that concept, it made so much sense to me, and I saw a way that I was able to help other people. And I, you know, I cared about my own body. I cared about the bodies of other people, and if I could help them change their health, then I knew I'd end up turning their whole life around. Just like you guys, you know, you come in and you offer a way for people to change their spirits, their outlook on life, and it has an amazing effect on other people. It has an effect on you, positive effect, right? Because it's cyclical. It comes back to you. Absolutely. You know, I'm sure you know, the members of your congregation end up inspiring you. At the same time, you're inspiring them, and it just goes. You know, it's all about that cyclical cycle here of positivity and just giving back, and it always comes back to you. So I do the same thing, just with health.
Got it. Absolutely.
I'm in Los Angeles, and I had a couple of roommates, and they just weren't as positive as I wanted to be. You know, I got invited down to this health coaching intro. And you know what? What I saw there, it's funny how you always get what you ask for, but you got to ask. You know, that's the thing. So many people don't ask, right? And I asked for that, and then 2 days later, I got invited down to this place where there's all these people who are living a healthy, active lifestyle. They're positive, they're uplifting other people, and I said, man, I got to get on board with this. You know, it's just what I asked for. And a lot of times, if you ask for something, it's not always going to come in the same package you might have thought. But this is why I say you got to be open to opportunities. This is the whole reason why I say yes to something like this, right? It's because, yeah, it can be uncomfortable sitting in front of a camera and talking to people, but when we close ourselves off to opportunities, you're closing yourself off to a lot more opportunities. Okay. And when we say no, it's over. So I said yes to helping other people, and in turn, you guys, remember I said I was 150 pounds. Started helping other people, and of course, I got to practice what I preach. So I ended up dropping my body fat 4%, because although I was skinny, I was a little soft. We call that skinny fat, right? So I dropped my body fat 4%, and over some time, put on 15 pounds of lean muscle mass.
Got it.
So then, you know, I ended up helping myself, and then since then, you guys have helped people lose so much weight, feel great about themselves. So what I really like about what I do and what you guys do is we're all just here to uplift other people, make them feel really great, and that's, you know, that's a beautiful mission to be on.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. And
Look back and forth to.
Yeah, look back and forth.
Okay.
Excuse me. Okay. 5, 4, 3,